Hey YouTube, it's me Dylan, and right now it's going to be part 4. Just a recap, we left off with just burning calories outside of exercising, park further away from your supermarkets or malls wherever you go shopping, use stairs instead of elevators, and now we're going to go and continue the list. So, next one is fruit isn't a bad sugar, so you can eat whatever fruit you want. It's not processed and all that nonsense and chemicals and whatever else in those frozen boxes that's bad for you. Whoever says fruit is bad for you because it has a lot of sugar, just try to ignore that. And a lot of fruit is pretty much water too. And you also need a little bit of sugar, for your brain too. But the fruits also have like your vitamins and whatnot, your what's it called, like antioxidants, vitamin C for like oranges. I know watermelon has like L-citrulline in it. So your fruits and veggies, good to eat. Let's see. One thing about social media that kind of gets people disregarded, they think that the people they see on social media looks like that 24/7. They got like the perfect lighting, the perfect pump, they're probably dehydrated, don't have much water in them, so they can have that like vascularity look. They're also posing at the same time, they get the picture made. That's a lot of those small details, so they don't look like that 24/7. If they did, that'd be very unhealthy. You need a little bit of like 10-15% body fat. Body fat is a good healthy weight. You don't want to be like 3% body fat year round. So that's also bad for like your reproductive parts and so on. So let's go on to the next one. Just surround yourself with people who are supportive. So if someone is like, oh, good job, you're losing weight, you're making results, and they're also doing stuff themselves, try to stay in that circle of people. Now, if you see people or know people that aren't bettering themselves, that might be the toxicity or negative people that you don't want near you, and it'll just delay your results of achieving your goals. So there might be people that are overweight and satisfied with how they look, and then there's other people that, they look magnificent and still unsatisfied. So just surround yourself with the right kind of people and the right mindset. So when you're doing this weight loss journey, you don't have these negative Nancy's and kind of ruining your mental state of your goals. Not really about dieting, but weight loss is also a mental thing too. So again, with food and cooking, you want to make more food like homemade. You don't want to be going out to restaurants and McDonald's and going out, 5 times a week. It's easier for you to make it at home, like as calories and sodium and, actually knowing what your food is made of, the details, the macros. So try to make food more often at home instead of going out. Let's say if you do go out, you're going to be hanging out with people probably that want to have a beer or two, which is fine. But if you're doing that more than once a week, I try to just do like once or twice a week. Next one is fat loss pills don't work. Like they might work if you're in a calorie deficit where you're already at, so it just kind of helps. But in general, they don't really help. So losing weight really depends on burning more calories than you consume. Then, what we said earlier in one of the videos about just keeping track of your weightlifting. So just making sure that you're making progress with the exercises that you're doing each time you go to the gym and each week that you're getting better than before. Try to challenge yourself. Try not to, when you're doing weights and stuff in the gym, you want to do, something that you feel you're doing 8 to 12 repetitions, that you're doing like 80% of like your 100% energy. So you want to aim for like, okay, I can do 10, but it's difficult. Like those last 3, you want to make it like, okay, that's doable, but it's kind of a doozy. You don't want to grab like 2-pound dumbbells and do like 50 or 100 repetitions. What we said earlier about cardio, just, 30 minutes a day, light cardio. You don't need to do anything crazy and go on marathons and whatnot. So, just 30 minutes a day, 5 times a week. Making sure that you're reading your nutrition labels, so your ingredients, your calories, your sugars. Next one, a lot of people surprisingly think going and using the sauna helps them lose weight. The thing is, that is just water weight. It's not really fat. So when you go in a sauna, you're in there for 20, 30 minutes, you're drenched with like sweat. That's only because your body's like, I need to cool down. It's 100 some odd degrees in here. And then after you get done, what do? You go and shower, you drink water, you rehydrate. So whatever you sweated out, you pretty much just drank. So you're not really losing fat when you go into the sauna and sweating like crazy. I'm going to go over 1 or 2 more things and end the video there. So a big one is creamer when you're doing coffee. Try not to, just pour the bottle in your coffee, and that'll probably equal like so many more servings than you probably need, which is why like when you go to Starbucks, you get these coffees and drinks and whatnot, and they're like 600 calories of just sugar. So try to stay away from those like creamers and Starbucks and all that craziness. Just try to measure how much like actual creamer you're putting into your coffees. Also sauces, kind of same thing as, just trying to focus on them. Let's say certain sauces, barbecue sauce and dressings, those are really high in calories. So you want to make sure that you're actually going by the label, and tablespoons, and oils. So let's say low calorie kind of condiments. I think Sugar Ray barbecue, when I just had it over there, the ketchup, those are good. You can do mustard, that's also low calorie. And I'll just do one more thing. So stay away from fad diets. So if you see something, a fad diet, that's why it's a fad. It's not a lifestyle. You're not gonna have it forever. It ranges person to person. Me personally, I like the diet I'm on. I mean, I don't even have a diet. It's more of just like a lifestyle. And there's foods I like, and there's foods I, don't like, or drinks that I drink and don't drink. So just kind of focusing on certain foods that are more helpful for the goals that you want to achieve. That's pretty much it, really. Just, yeah, the keto diet. Me personally, I'm not a fan of it, and the people I've interacted with, they did it for like 2 or 3 weeks, and by like that time frame, I've never seen people so miserable in their life. They're like, I hate this diet, and then whatever weight they lost, boom, they gain it right back. So just try to make sure you're doing a diet which is good for your lifestyle. I'm going to end it right there for part 4. We'll go on to the next part 5 in a few minutes. Almost done with this list. I'm going to say maybe like 3 or more videos, and that's it. So Dylan, signing out, and see you next time.